fucking niggas bitches. Getting all the riches.
Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences. Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences. Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences. Counting those, pushing hoes, and fucking niggas bitches. Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences. Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences. Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences. Counting those, pushing hoes, and fucking niggas bitches. Boy, I come up from the north side, we grew up here in the list. Rocky Yates and Cupid chains, all the hoses on my dick. I ain't fed no nigga, I'm the beast up in my clip. Throwing up gang sign, we shaking up in this bitch. I'm a product of my environment in the bit with some stick. Ho, you know how I'm coming, got the gang in this bitch. And everybody know and niggas starting some shit. We gon' stop you niggas out, then we leaving with your bitch. Like, pull up when you sleeping, I'm a nightmare nigga in the place.
Yeah, we gotta finish the intro. That shit hard.
Yo,
Testing 1 and
Topics
2.
of the trenches.
Oh, we gotta start off too. It's Woman Month.
Is what?
It's Woman Month. Am I saying it right? Yeah, it's Woman Month. The month for the woman.
international woman.
International woman.
International month.
Yeah,
What's
something
that
like
entail? That feminist bullshit?
Yeah, that family shit. Hey, that's crazy. They get a month. We don't get one. That's fucked up. We don't even get Father's Day. That shit fucked up.
That nigga say we only get Father's Day. This nigga
It's
crazy.
a way for them to,
Be a feminist.
you know, women like historically are looking for it's weird because what you got now is our generation with the bullshit. You know, they go with all this, they want niggas to pay all the bills, do this and that, do everything in the fucking household, but they ain't traditional women from back in them days where they just used to shut the fuck up and listen.
Eat, drink, and shut the fuck up, ho. You want your bills paid. For sure. You gotta know how to eat, drink, and shut up.
What do that consist of?
Like, on some real shit, just like all that nagging shit. Like, if I gotta go handle this little business, let me handle my little business. Like, don't be blowing my phone down, asking me what I'm doing, where I'm at. If you trust me, you trust me. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
And we gonna move forward from that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I do some shit to make you not trust me, that's on me, and I gotta deal with it. But if we just on some cool shit,
Fact.
and every time I come home, you get what you want, and we kicking it like we doing us, but I'm finna be gone for a few. Like, let me do me, because if I was at work, working the 9 to
You don't
5,
say shit.
you're not gonna be calling my phone.
But shit, even then though, honestly, you got some chicks that will though.
And you got
Make sure you're here.
It's one of them things where it's like, you know, your partner gotta have that ultimate trust with you. Like you said, let some motherfucker break that trust and it's understood. But if I ain't broke that trust, if I ain't gave you a reason to feel a certain type of way, get the fuck out my face.
What we doing? Don't be looking at what your friends them got going on and what you
Man,
see on
I
the
hate
internet.
that shit, bitch.
Oh, my friend nigga
Ain't
just
for
did
you.
this, so you down there doing the same. So man, don't
Ain't
involve
for
me in
you.
that simp ass nigga.
Think for you.
He can't even buy you no lobster.
Think for you.
He can't even buy you no shrimp.
Yeah, but today we're gonna talk about your favorite season.
What's that?
Right now, tax season.
Oh shit.
A lot of y'all be cutting up with this shit.
Man, cutting up with the taxes.
The tax season. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen more of this pack.
This tax season.
Hell yeah.
You know, tax season one of them things. My only, you know, I'm cool. You know, motherfuckers get that extra money, get money that they don't pay because technically it's your money. You paid it all year.
Yeah.
You know, and really like, I don't know exactly how it all started. Tom might be able to help a little bit, but then they like, your income taxes just started. They just started doing that what the 80s or 90s, something, right? And it was only supposed to be for a couple of years, and they stopped. It was supposed to stop, but they kept this shit going.
What's considered
Income
income
taxes.
tax though?
Huh?
Like some of what they take out.
Yeah, like the money they
Whatever
taking
money
out,
you
shit.
make.
All that shit really just started like the 80s and 90s, and it was only supposed to be for a couple of years.
Just to help you get their money up.
Yeah, and then they just kept the shit going. Like, well, fuck y'all paying it, so we don't keep y'all paying the shit.
There you
And
go.
now it's like a, you know what I'm saying? It's a trap that we in.
Yeah.
But
What kind of taxes is it used to only be like taxes when you buy shit?
I believe so. Yeah,
So it was only sales tax.
Yeah.
Then they start doing income
They
tax.
start doing the income
Okay,
taxes
cool.
and shit, which that's the so fucked up because it's like y'all looking at me, I'm making 80,000 a year, but I'm not bringing home 80,000. Y'all taking X, Y, and Z out my checks every motherfucking week, 2 weeks, whatever the case is.
Right.
So it's fucking a motherfucker up. But the only real problem I got with tax season, I ain't gonna lie, is every fucking January, you got all these motherfuckers. I hate tax season. Tax season different when you doing, man, y'all ain't been talking about no money all motherfucking year.
Right.
As soon as it's tax season, now everybody all of a sudden in a different tax bracket.
I ain't gonna
different
say it's
bag,
the
and all
niggas,
this
it's
other
these
shit.
bitches. I don't
It's the
really
niggas
see
and
too
the
many-
bitches though.
I see more bitches at this time.
I
It's the
see
bitches
everybody
running
got
off
it.
with the money.
Yeah, like that's what I get.
For
Like,
sure.
I ain't giving you shit and this and that. And it really come down to them kids though. And what fucked up nowadays, what I'm seeing, the judge is granting you to take taxes for your kids now and file them. These bitches run off with that shit and file them, and then you fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a lose-lose situation.
No, it's not. When you get granted, they got to file an amendment. Like, I'm in a situation like that. She ain't do it purposely, but I got my shit to where I'm filing. Me and Shorty got 2 kids together, so I filed one, she filed one.
Yeah.
Her people filed. My son wasn't supposed to last year, so I, in turn, she had to get an amendment done to get her shit corrected. But then I had to send my shit in, send the paperwork saying I get to file him. Ain't no confusion on the shit. So it's still gonna work out as long as you got that black and white. A motherfucker can't do nothing about it.
For sure.
But you gotta ask for it to make sure that shit is put in black and white.
Got to.
Because if you don't,
All that verbal, you ain't got when it comes to
all that verbal
kids,
shit.
that verbal don't mean
That verbal
nothing.
shit dead. They gonna look at you like you a goofy.
Mm-hmm. Or she told you what? All right, bet, cool. It's gonna sit your dumb ass down.
At that point, at that point, it's whoever filed them motherfucking kids first.
Yeah, whoever filed them first, that's who win.
Yeah.
At that point.
That's crazy though. You can make more money and have to pay more. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but you also gotta know how to play the system. Yeah, you gotta know how to.
But if you want to talk this shit, can you knock a motherfucker? Because I want to talk that shit.
You gotta learn it.
I did have to learn it, nigga. I owe right now a lot.
Yeah, I mean that.
I ain't know that shit growing up.
Yeah, it's
In your house, all you hear is, man, do a zip. You ain't finna be at that job that long. Fuck them and get your money in bounds, nigga. What?
I didn't hear that.
See, I did.
Like,
Oh, you supposed to do a zip 6 months.
Shit, I do it. If you got life going on, do what you gonna do.
but you really
It's
can
gonna
finesse
come
the
back.
system. Like, let's say, for instance, your little car you got, you can start an LLC.
Yeah,
Let's say, nigga, you
that's the business.
you wash dogs. Bet you wash dogs. You buy you a little punk ass logo upon side of your car. Now your whole car know the write off because you promoting your business off this car.
Facts. So it is different ways.
$250, nigga. Your whole car know write off every year now.
But
Over 200. You can always finesse the system.
But it is different ways too. Like tax relief programs, that shit kind of works. It depends on how much you owe. Cause I'm doing that shit right now. And they told me, like, nigga, if you don't pay this shit gonna keep building off interest, nigga. You gonna be paying more. They say if you hit the lottery, that shit you owe you, that shit getting paid for. I was like, damn,
I
this
ain't
shit
gonna
close
lie.
game.
Speaking
I
of
ain't know
that, I just seen a motherfucker who finesse that. Dog won, I think, like $1 billion. One of them big ass jackpots that just happened.
Here,
Nah, in general, it was they was somewhere else on the East Coast. They was from, but they went and got an LLC out of Nevada and claimed that shit through the LLC. You know, it's different tax breaks you get with, like, what is it, Nevada, Wyoming, and Delaware, and they went through Nevada, got the LLC set up and claimed it through them, so they can cut out. I forgot how the whole system was, how they shut it down, but they getting a huge tax break just by doing it that way. I like, motherfuckers ain't playing about the money.
Say ass, man. Because listen, one thing about it, when you do that shit, man, it's up.
I was
Shout out
crazy
to
too.
them.
When you buy a crib, you get less taxes taken out. So there's different ways to finesse some shit. You gotta just research some shit. I ain't even know that. Mom told me that. Like, yeah, nigga, why you think I got this house?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good thing to buy properties in general, just for tax breaks, especially as a business owner, things like that.
Especially like when you single, like before you get married, because you can get programs and grants. Then you have your shorty do the same shit, get the same program and grant. Like when we bought our crib, when shorty bought our crib, like we got 10 racks, first time home buyer program. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can bust the same move, your shorty bust the same move, and y'all take it to the next step. Now y'all already straight.
But you know, be crazy, motherfuckers that's married, you gotta know the person you fucking with too. Cause if you owe child support, they gonna fuck your taxes up. And I won't put no financial burden on the next motherfucker. That ain't cool.
Yeah, but you know, that's too is shit. Motherfucker gotta be paying their child support. You gotta take care of them kids. Like, you ain't really no excuse.
Got to take care of them kids.
That's one
but
thing
listen,
my mom always told me. Like, don't run away from your responsibility with that shit.
Both
That's true.
ends,
That's
though.
real nigga shit.
But both ends. Because these hoes don't be taking care of them kids neither.
Yeah.
No, they
Get
don't.
that motherfucking money, bro. Them kids don't be getting shit.
Yeah, don't be getting
picking her
shit.
shit out, getting her hair done, wig and nails and shit done. But shorty out here fucked up.
But I did hear when you married, you can file separate too. Is that true? I heard that. I looked into that. What is called?
You can get hit harder though if you do that.
Why? Because it's making it obvious that you ain't trying to get in one accord.
I believe that's one of the benefits of being married, ain't it? That you can file jointly and all that type of shit.
Because it looks better on paper type shit.
Yeah, marriage is a beneficial thing. You know, motherfuckers. Yeah, it's a business. It ain't for a motherfucker to be in love and all that shit. It's good if you find that. But it's really for, you know what I'm saying, it's business. Like back in the day, think about it. You used to find the right man for your daughter who had some land or whatever the case was. He used to give you that land, the animal, whatever the case was, in exchange for your daughter's hand in marriage. That's how shit used to be back in the days.
They used to be pimping
Before all
that
this
other
other
shit.
shit.
That shit wild.
Now
Now niggas had
motherfuckers-
like 10, 15 wives and shit. And contrabands. And the
That
Bible,
shit
the
wild.
one nigga, he had like 1,000 concubines. I mean,
Wasn't that Solomon or something? Or-
concubines.
Solomon.
He had 1,000 wives, but he had what, 10,000 concubines or something crazy?
Yeah.
He was out here slanging wee wee, nigga.
So then why do now, see, this is why we need jazz here, because why do now women think that they supposed to be in a monogamous situation? That's a westernized ideology.
Shit.
To keep it a buck,
Keep it a buck,
because
Tom.
they take the business side out of it. See, African Americans are the only people that like to marry for love.
Hell
And that's
no.
all we had during slavery when you think about it. They
Right.
didn't look at it from a business perspective. Even now, black communities don't look at things from a business perspective.
They don't.
For a long time, our parents used to teach us don't owe nobody shit. Yet we live in a country that lives off of debt. How
Yeah,
much sense does that make?
that's contradicting.
That's why we don't know nothing about credit. That's why we don't know nothing about money. That's why we don't know how to maintain bank accounts properly to avoid getting the fees that we so quickly to claim the banks from stealing from us. So
Yeah.
because we don't know how to properly manage money and utilize it properly, we look at love and relationship as the foundation for why we should get married. And that's actually what you're supposed to grow into while in the marriage.
And let them
Most
pay
marriage
bills.
for financial stability. Any relationship that starts off with a solid foundation of finance and stability is a relationship that never has issues.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. So then when you go to that, like, so then what do you think about all these goofy ass young bitches who ain't got nothing going on? Be like, I need a nigga that's making 300,000 a year.
Yeah. I need a motherfucker. Hey, tell you must come sit right there.
Yeah, come on, come sit down in politics, man. You the guest. Nah, you the guest
You the
today.
guest, man. Tom, man, you the guest, gang. All right, give us 5 minutes
No,
and
be
then you
honest
hop
with
up.
you, the problem is you cannot sit here and ask for standards that you can't meet yourself.
Right.
You can't sit here and ask for somebody to have a 6-figure job, their own car, their own crib, the whole 9 yards, when 97% of your income comes from the government.
Yeah. Oh,
Talk
shit.
about it.
Like, if you can't willing to give up government assistance to be with this dude because you don't trust his ability, why are you even asking for it? Number 2, how are you going to ask him? How are you going to expect a man that lives on Lake Drive to want you off of 35th and Burleigh? What do you bring to the table besides pussy? Because pussy comes a dime a dozen. When you got money, you don't even have to go look for pussy. Pussy comes
Right.
find you.
That shit gonna fuck me up.
A lot of niggas be fucking up too though. Like, if you know you owing child support, why the fuck you want to file? I know I ain't finna file.
Look,
Let her file.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
why are you fucking with
You done went to a
No,
whole
I'll
nother.
bring this. I'll bring this.
What are you
shit.
talking
You still
about?
hurt.
No, I'm saying.
Like, dog,
That's-
that's
a-
a whole nother thing.
If you owe money in child support, right? Why the fuck would you file?
So they can take, so they can take it and bring your shit current. That's why.
But you just said 2
don't
minutes ago
avoid it.
be current anyway. So
What?
5 minutes ago you said your mama taught you to be current, right?
Yeah,
So why
she
the
told-
fuck is you like let your shit go back so far?
But from what you're saying is, if your shit is back, file that shit so the state can take that money and help bring your shit up current. It ain't no give or take. Take care
It
of your
is give
goddamn
and take.
kids.
You can pay your shit as
Take
you go,
care of
right?
them kids.
Take care of them kids. And clearly, whoever, if you behind, it means you're not. So let them
Shit
take
happens. I
that.
ain't gonna lie. I can't say why that shit need.
That's
to
cool.
Be high.
What I'm saying is, if that's the case, let the state take them taxes to bring your shit up current or get
Them
closer,
kids
so you can
yeah.
bring the rest of the money from the federal side, pay that shit up. At the end of the day, the money is supposed to be going to your kids.
Facts.
If you taking care of them, you're not, whatever the case is.
Okay, I'm glad
You don't
said
want a
that.
motherfucker to have. Once that bill get too big, they taking your
They come
license,
get
your
you.
passports,
Clean your title.
jail, all type of shit. Why would you put yourself in a situation if you ain't got
And
it? I
that's
never
true.
understood niggas who get up to 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, niggas with $100,000 of child support. Why the fuck did you let your shit get to that point?
But what I never understood is when bitches get these taxes, they don't spend on them kids either.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Because at the end of the day,
It's your money though, right?
we can say that all day. It's their money.
It's your money too,
They-
right?
No, it's not. We talking about taxes, nigga. That's the bitch work for them taxes.
Not necessarily.
How do you
To
mean
a-
not necessarily?
to a
Where do you
certain
think the
extent.
taxes come from?
Okay, prime example, my baby mama.
You talking about somebody filing the kid on the
following
taxes?
the kid and you not doing shit. You don't work, no nothing. You not earning that shit.
Do you know what she doing though?
Government assistance. I'm paying for it at the end of the day, right or wrong.
Yeah, you paying for it.
You paying for it. So why the fuck you feel the need to trick the money off and you supposed to go to the baby then? Because without the baby, you're not gonna get that much taxes, right or wrong.
All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
I mean, that's not necessarily the thing though, because you looking at it as an aspect of I'm a nigga. This she doing this. You don't know what that woman doing behind closed doors. You can't say that she's not paying.
On paper, it tells a lot though. Right or wrong?
If she gets $3,000 for your child, I don't know what the credit is this year.
They tax credit is $3,000.
She gets $3,000. She don't have to spend all $3,000 on your
I'm not
child.
saying it, but show something.
You don't know what the something is. She spent. If she went and got her 3-4 new pairs of shoes, some more outfits,
No,
got her whatever she needed. That's not $3,000 worth of shit.
and that's true.
So what is it? You don't know what she's
But
spending.
if you're on a
your daughter.
government assistance, you don't have no job. On paper, you ain't shit. On paper,
But you still
If
get
you
them
do,
taxes.
you ain't shit. If you ain't
Women,
yes,
government
That's fucked
assistance
up.
is made for women.
that's double
It
standard.
ain't made for. It is a double
that's
standard.
for sure.
And it don't matter what she. At the end of the day, she can be on government assistance. All
If
that.
she don't pay,
She filed,
if
get that
ain't got no
You
money-
gonna pay, so ain't
But
it
this
your
what I'm
money
saying,
though?
gang. If she ain't
Huh?
got no money, she get government assistance. If you ain't got no money, you go to jail, man. That's just how this shit go. It is what it is.
You can't look at it as an aspect. I said, in that situation, I said it's different. You can feel some type of way, but you still don't know what she's doing for your daughter. But in a normal situation where a nigga is in the same situation, but they baby mama is working, you can't say nothing about
That's
that
different.
woman, what she doing with her
I
taxes.
guess
That's
it's
her
for your
money.
story. But in my situation, no, I'm paying for that shit.
I feel like this, man. Look, take care of them kids and fuck these hoes, man, for sure.
You can't worry about what
The rest of this
what-
shit for the birds. Like,
I wouldn't
have
even
your
be
way.
worried about that shit. No way. Like at the end of the day, shit. As long as I'm doing what I need to do for
As a
her, for
person,
what
yeah.
what this bitch do with the money. I said I filed my son one time before
Did
last
you get
year.
a lot back when you did
I
that?
filed him one time. I mean that shit was 11 years ago. I don't know what it was, but
I
I
wish I
filed-
get taxes.
that one time.
You
next
didn't give a
year-
fuck on what?
I don't get taxes, bro. I don't got no job.
No, I'm
I
talking
had
about
a
even
job
for your
in
story,
5
like
years.
fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Man, I don't claim none of that shit. My
That,
baby mama claim the kids. You can have that. You need it way more than me for sure.
that's what I
You
said.
need it.
For the past 9
For
years,
sure you need
I
it
never
more than
filed
me.
them. She filed both the kids. I never
Yeah.
asked for nothing. I never got shit. So it's really one of them situations. Like as long as you doing, fuck it, you take that shit. Clearly, in a perfect world, bitches will split the shit with the niggas and here. I ain't gotta ask for it. Take it. Woo. We both taking care of these kids. These hoes ain't gonna do it though. Bitches is money hungry.
Yeah, for sure.
At least bitches that I know. I mean, you got women out here who get a nigga the whole thing here. I'm
These hoes
hustling.
out
I'm
here
doing
selling
this.
pussy, bro. You think they finna get some money up?
But we talking about the dirt bad bitches though. These bitches out here really getting to it. Like here, nigga, here, take this. Do what you do with it.
That,
You a good
I
dad,
don't
you
lie. I grew
handle
up in a
business.
household like that.
Yeah.
My mama, with her husband, she broke them off, but they was married
Every
too.
other year is fair. That's definitely a good way to do it.
Every other year, is fair.
cool, man. I don't want shit. Like, just do what you need to do for my shorties when you got them. When they with me, they good.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me for shit, because you ain't getting shit.
You know why the tax season is so funny though? Because a couple years ago, this PP era was crazy, wasn't it? Remember how we was in AC?
I missed the PP.
Remember we was in AC and all them motherfuckers up like that? I was like, God,
Man, listen,
damn.
we out. When I'm out west, nigga. It was so many motherfuckers on Rodeo, nigga. Everybody was rich, nigga. What? I'm talking about, boy, that shit. You couldn't even go nowhere and buy shit.
I
Everything
swear to
was
God.
sold out, nigga.
Sold out. I was like, God damn.
Now you got on that motherfucker vacant. Like, they didn't at the door, wait, wishing you to come in. Like, please come shop.
You know, a lot of that
This
shit. is-
tables unturned, nigga.
Yeah, tables had definitely turned.
I'm buying booties and bodies this year.
Motherfuckers caught a wave.
Man, booties and bodies. We getting 5 booties and bodies done.
I
this
need the
year.
insurance. So if you
Yeah.
think gonna run off, I need my ass and titties back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did Dirk say? Give me them titties back,
You
bitch.
give me
Give me them titties back,
I'm not
bitch.
gonna put $12,000 in your body. You run up with me, bitch. What? Give me that shit back.
Pop them motherfuckers.
Stab this motherfucker with a knife. But yeah, them PPPs, man, that shit was a good year, man.
It was looking back. It was definitely a different type of
Hey,
time.
it was a different
though.
type of time
It
for
It
us.
was
in
fun,
general,
like
a lot of
going
shit.
out, everybody kicking it, everybody doing them, like strippers making money, street niggas making money, everybody just doing them. Nobody was at work, like we just outside. Everybody's
Giggity.
outside, nigga, kicking.
Hey,
Hey,
Houston
but a
was
lot of
crazy.
people fucked up
We
from that
went
shit,
down there
huh?
then too.
Yeah, we got in
was
Houston.
motherfuckers.
Houston, what?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Galleria, man, them stores lines outside the store, man.
That shit crazy though.
Never seen no shit like that in my life.
But the whole thing for the PPP era, that shit was supposed to put you in a position. So if you
I
fuck
mean-
that money off, because 20 ain't no money for real. You
It-
fuck that off and ain't do shit with it, you a goofy. Because now we in the whole inflation now. I know motherfuckers wish they had some shit to go.
I mean,
I wish I had some motion right now.
that whole shit kind of just showed you what a motherfucker was, like what they had in them. You got motherfuckers who back on welfare and all type of other shit. After fucking with it,
And there's a
shit,
lot of
you got
professional
motherfuckers
niggas
getting
now.
to it. You do what you gotta do, shit.
That year either made you or broke you.
Yeah.
That
Because you
shit-
could have made a lot of money behind that shit.
Like on the street side, that shit made a nigga like, I turned that bitch up. Some niggas ain't survived this one. They drowned. They got lost in the motherfucking sauce, man. Shit, man, it is what it is. Rest in peace to them niggas that ain't making it.
Hey, it is fucked up though. I know inflation real, nigga. I found out yesterday, nigga. I go to the Silver Spring Walmart. They shutting that bitch down.
They
Food one shit.
They said that shit, dog. That's that bitch stealing.
Food. They said they stole 100 racks out the money room. I said, God damn.
Yo, a lot of that shit too, man.
But you gotta think about it. You hitting all them leaks, bro. You go broke. What?
Fool. That's a super Walmart.
But can you
there,
just
man.
imagine right now? Oh, you up 500 racks. 6
I ain't
months later,
fucking on
nigga.
500.
Nigga, listen. 6 months later, you got 2 G's to your name.
Yeah, that's a goofy shit.
You're not gonna be like, I'm finna go work a job. You finna,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
finna run this shit back up. You finna get the stealing and scamming and gramming, all type of shit. You're not finna, nigga, what? Work? Hell no. Shit dead. So I understand why motherfuckers did what they did. They got back.
But what you do with it though?
They fucked it up. They bought some pussy.
Ain't nothing wrong with buying that motherfucker, but
How much you spending on that shit though?
2 for 100. 2
Yeah,
for 100.
I don't buy pussy.
Oh my, some nut
Listen,
shit,
I was taught. I had OG niggas
Do
taught.
with this nigga
Fuck
talking
what
about.
he talking about. I had OG niggas talking about why take the bitch out. You get his booster and fuck her for 5 minutes and get about your day. They're like, make it make sense.
Who told you that shit?
Big Bro Nut. Cause Greg, hey, all the niggas
Oh,
say,
he
hey.
dropping names. Nigga,
he
that nigga
tripping.
crazy. That nigga said, man, pay for that motherfucker. That nigga crazy. You ain't got shit to do with this.
TikTok
nigga
on some.
Oh yeah, I
Fuck
seen that
shit.
too. So on TikTok, you can't make no money off that shit no more.
No, you can't make money off it. TikTok, they on some. They finna ban it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand? I was finna say before they fucking shut my live down on that. I keep finna say, fuck ass website. Y'all know what I'm finna say.
I do too,
I'm trying to
finna
catch
say.
myself. But you know, the inflation shit, man. We finna go to war. We in war. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of that shit, even going to like the Walmart getting closed, bro. All that shit. That's a major store in that area, right?
Well, the Walmart.
Silver Spring,
It's not really another grocery store, none that's
Over there.
necessarily in
In
that
that area.
radius.
You got Pick and Save like on Cap.
One on Caps, one on
They don't
76
be
and
on
Good
shit at
Hope.
Pick and Save on Cap.
Cap
They
ain't got shit going on.
Brookfield.
Good Hope ain't got much going on. So what I'm saying is they shutting a lot of shit down. You know what I'm
It's not
saying?
making sense to
Because
me.
when we really hit the fan, probably next winter or something,
You can't run up in that bitch. Ain't nothing in there.
ain't nothing in there. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
wild.
Motherfuckers in a fucked up position. We go to war. What
Listen,
you gonna
we
do?
go to war.
Motherfuckers ain't got no food in the crib. You gonna start trying to go to grocery stores where they do, but ain't gonna
I'm
be
going
none.
to my neighbor crib, taking all her shit out the crib, tying that bitch up, put it down. Because we gonna eat, we gonna survive. I'm taking the whole block over. This is my block.
I got a lot of old neighbors, so they ain't gonna be too much.
I got an old ass neighbor across the street from my old white woman, like 85. That
Hey.
bitch getting tied up.
I'm going right. I'm
Putting that
going right
bitch
to.
down.
You
I'm
know what type of guns we got around this bitch, boy.
No,
Hey, yeah, that
I'm-
was
hey, look, Tom.
Hey,
Tom, look.
Hey man,
Hey, I got this big ass shepherd. He part wolf. I'm
I
sitting that
swear
nigga
to
in the
God, he
house.
gonna eat.
I'm gonna keep throwing until him eat.
He gonna eat the
He
shit
gonna
off.
shake some shit up. I'm killing shit. We gonna survive. Matter of fact, Tom, I'm coming to your crib.
Hey, told you you gonna put him down, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta find my crib.
nah. I think for sure though, like every family, like if y'all don't got it now, you need to have like that plan on if shit really hits the fan.
What you gonna do?
Where you going? Is everybody coming to your house? You going somewhere else? You staying here? Like, do y'all know what y'all doing?
I ain't gonna. I swear to God, ain't on my son, ain't on my only son, and my big brother's talking about that shit today. I'm like, but we're gonna just go up north to the land. He like, yeah, that shit.
You gonna be
is
able to make
doped
that
up.
trip though?
It's only an hour away.
Think about it though. If shit hitting the fan, nuclear bombs and shit
Go
going
to
on,
mom's
you
crib.
gonna be able to logically get everybody together and get up that hour at that moment, or y'all gonna be like, what we gonna do here in this motherfucker?
Shit.
You gotta think about that shit. If a nuclear bomb go off, because Chicago is a big city,
I ain't
so
gonna
that's the
lie,
spot
like,
they hit.
Yo,
This how I
OG
feel
crib
like-
big as hell.
A nuclear bomb not just gonna. Yeah,
Well,
but
that's what I'm saying.
but a
You gonna be
nuclear-
able to take it all
but
the
this
way
what I'm
up
trying to
there.
say. A nuclear bomb ain't gonna just pop off. It's gonna be like, oh, this nuclear bomb is on the way to hit Chicago.
But you only got 10, 15 minutes.
It's gonna be way faster than that, bro. If they send a nuke from a different country, my nigga, they gonna see that bitch in the air before. They gonna like this bitch finna hit it in 24 hours.
It's not.
Yeah.
It don't take that long. Nuclear bombs take up to like 30 minutes. Them motherfuckers quick. That shit is not no
So I got
slow.
30 minutes cool.
I'm going
So
to
how
God's
you gonna
crib.
get your family together if Tyra over here doing this, somebody over there doing that, Fred over here doing this? How is everybody gonna get together
I
and go up
can't
north?
say, well, I'm out of here, man.
I'm going to OG crib.
This nigga sick.
I can't say, well, man. He got to actually get there.
Hey, because you know they say too when nuclear bomb hit, like you also gotta like air conditioners, all that type of shit gotta be off. That's why you gotta have generators, all that. Can't have none
I
of that.
definitely need to buy a
You
generator.
can't, you
though.
can't
I got
allow
a generator.
none from the outside to come into the house.
I definitely need a
No
generator.
air.
Anything come in, shit, you poisoning the family.
No, niggas really need hazard
Radiation and
masks.
shit.
Niggas need the mask.
Got need it all. Generator, hazard mask, food, what
Water
else?
shit.
Mm,
Water
some
shit.
motherfucking
Well,
water.
the fucking obvious.
Gotta have the water.
Like,
You gotta
I'm
have
talking
the
about
water
shit
more. than-
motherfuckers that think about, of course, fucking water. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
no, niggas will forget about it.
Niggas forget about water. They gonna go steal tissue. Yeah, what the fuck happened anyway when the COVID shit happened? Why the fuck was y'all taking all the tissue out the stores? Like,
I believe COVID.
What the fuck
I
was wrong
believe
with
all
y'all?
that was
Like-
a test. You know, they just said they proved. We knew that shit came out that Chinese warehouse, but now they saying like,
I mean, they just
That's
trying
where it
to
came
stick
from.
their ass with the bill for how much money they lost. Okay,
Yeah,
think
I
about it.
see
We
that.
owe China how much money? Trillions. Hey, y'all started this COVID shit. We lost all this motherfucking money. We even now. That's what they finna try to pull.
you know, my boy Charleston White said China finna try to make these niggas slaves.
Shit.
That's the
Shit.
plan.
Send me on home. Send me the glory.
That's the plan. He said,
Let's pray.
Bro.
"Palms up."
Dear Lord, like, please let these Chinese people know we ain't going for none of that was going on in 1910 and 1865. Like, let them know how we coming up. Amen.
Hey, listen though.
When they say that shit on CNN,
No, Charleston White said that
I
shit.
don't listen to everything he say.
He's a very intellectual motherfucker. You
Here and
should.
there.
He just be wild, but he
His
intellectual.
delivery is wrong with some of the shit, but
This
he,
nigga said, what he say, dog, from Houston? He said, man, fuck that nigga. I said, he was
Bro.
wild.
No, that
boy.
nigga said, "Oh, my baby, I'm killing you." That nigga said, "Man, fuck that bitch." My daughter,
fuck
he
your
said, my daughter. He said, "Nigga, when she get older, we gonna fuck her."
His own daughter?
No, listen.
no
so-
nigga. It's
So
the
they
nigga
said
you
right now,
talking
me and
to.
you into it on live. I'm like, "Oh, nigga, I see I'm killing you, oh." You like, "I'm my daughter, oh," when I see I'm killing you. Like, "Man, 300, nigga, fuck your daughter, nigga." And when she get older, I'm fucking that bitch.
Oh, he a wild nigga. I'm killing.
And he like, "I'm finna crash out on my daughter." I'm finna, he like, "Man, fuck your daughter, nigga. Fuck that bitch." I was rolling.
He's like, my daughter. He's like, yeah, your daughter. Fuck that bitch. Just like he said with Blueface. He's like, Blueface, you out here taking all them boxing lessons. You need to box that bitch.
Yeah, beat that bitch up, man. Stop letting that bitch beat you up, man.
But no, he
He another Kanye West, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
no, he not.
He definitely another Kanye
You
West.
not listening to his message.
Charles.
Charles.
Nothing about what that nigga saying is wrong. He's saying
He's
stop
keeping that
killing
shit
each
100.
other.
He
Stop
wild.
doing dumb shit.
He police.
I pay taxes, so I'm gonna call the
so he
police.
not
'cause
police.
You're not police.
Civilian, bro.
If you're not a street nigga, you're not police for calling the police. It don't work like that.
That's true.
If
That's
you
true.
live under
Prime
street
example,
laws,
prime
then
example.
you police.
Prime example. I'm at my mama crib one day, right? I see some shit go down. My mama like, "Oh, call the police." I said, "Mom, what the fuck? Why would I call the police for?" She like, "Because this and that." I said, "Mom, listen. Why would I call the police? You can call the police. I'm not calling the police for some shit I just said. Like,
I know my business.
I'm not a mind my business. That's between them. Like, my mama, she's gonna call the police for sure.
She's a civilian. She's supposed to.
What?
She paid
If you
taxes
put it
to
like
call the
that, then
police.
true.
It ain't a put it like that, but that's exactly the same
If
shit
you
he
put it like
said.
that, that's true.
He's saying y'all rapping about all this killing this shit. Y'all not doing all this shit, but y'all feeding this shit to the kids. So they thinking this shit is the right thing to do. That's fucked up that these rap niggas
Y'all
doing.
sending niggas off.
The
Yeah,
drugs
they
and
sending
shit.
you off.
Sending motherfuckers completely off. You motherfuckers ain't popping these drugs y'all talking about. Y'all ain't killing the niggas y'all talking about. Y'all see what y'all
Y'all
with
ain't, y'all
thugs
ain't
them.
sly.
You niggas,
Y'all
Y'all
ain't
got in a
back doing
situation.
shit.
you niggas, all y'all do is keep shit solid. All you
Keep it
niggas want to
solid.
fold.
Stop trying to be cool.
Because guess what? When that thug case over, I promise y'all,
He not fucking with none of them.
it ain't even about him fucking with him. He's
If he
going
get
to
out.
jail.
Yeah, if I was
All them other niggas is catching the federal RICO charge at that point because y'all already admitted
So,
to being wrong.
y'all admitted
that y'all
it
did
on the
this
state
shit.
level. So on the federal level, nigga, y'all got
They gonna come pick every last one of you niggas up. But if every nigga would have shut the fuck up and stayed solid, guess what? Y'all might have had a chance to get the fuck up
Y'all
out of there.
admitted it. Was y'all the gang? Yeah. It was only us three in the car. Me, Omar, Bankroll. Antoine and Bankroll said it wasn't their drugs already. They said who was left. Obviously, we just said it's yours, and we said it wasn't mine. It wasn't Bankroll, but it was us three in the car.
Dirty
Come
gang.
on now. So
Dirty gang.
on that federal level, niggas up. They think they got off the hook by
So
telling-
what's going on with his case anyway?
He fighting it. Shit. He's standing silent. And I think it's like one other nigga who didn't tell on him. They
Wow.
gonna get hooked. They gonna get they gonna get the probably a good dub.
They can probably give him a dub, but when it comes to that federal shit,
He might get some time off, right?
He probably get
He
like
ain't get no
10.
time off.
I know he going down.
If they come with a federal RICO charge, they really finna slam niggas.
You gotta remember,
They was giving niggas 30 years
you gotta
probation.
remember, when the
They
feds
slamming
come to
shit.
you, they already got their shit that they need. Ain't no holes in their shit,
It's like 3% of motherfuckers who beat federal RICO charges. Like,
and that's only
That
because somebody
shit-
inside fucked up.
yeah, like that shit is.
Yeah, because I was
Jump
watching
for it.
that Big Meat shit. He did say that shit. Like when they went federal, he like, fuck, we just gonna take this plea deal because they.
I just watched. It wasn't even that though. It was the fact that he gotten jammed up because his brother was on the phone talking and doing
yeah.
too much talking. They didn't have none on him. All they had on him was that he used to party and kick it. And they didn't know where he got the. He'd have to explain where he got the money from. That's
You know
what it
what-
would have jammed
You
him
know
up.
what's funny about the meat situation? Because I've been watching BMF. Terry do talk too fucking much.
He talked too much. He
And
telling the
even in
bitch
the
on
show,
there.
Meech always tell that nigga,
Stop. I can
chill
tell
the
the
fuck
dick.
down. And he always the one that got always talk too much. They caught that nigga on like 3 or 4 different times. That's how they got jammed up.
All them wiretaps, man. Nigga,
It's always Terry.
all the shit. The whole case was him, and it's crazy that he the one that's out now. They just didn't like Meech
Yeah, Meech was too much of a flash.
because they couldn't catch him up with nothing. He was just living his life.
He was living
They
his
ain't like
life.
that shit.
Meech is always. been
But could you
smart.
knock a motherfucker for partying though all the time?
Yeah, nigga. If
Hell
we
yeah.
know you a kingpin and we trying to put drugs on you, yeah.
No, I'm talking about in his step. Shit, he can't. Shit, I'm
In his
partying every
case, the thing
time.
about it was
If he didn't party, he'd have been straight.
right. But the
Yeah.
thing about it is Meech has always been a flashy nigga.
Yeah.
So they was always they took it as an insult. Like you got all this money, you got all these drugs. A regular nigga would lay low when they know the cops is on them.
You a
Meech
cocky
kept
motherfucker.
doing the same thing he will always do, even bigger in some cases. So they felt like we got to take this nigga down.
He taunts.
And it really still the only thing.
He teasing us
From
right
the
now.
thing that I just watched, really the only reason why Meech was really like, "Fuck it, we gonna take these plea deals," was because they slammed it.
They
his
mama and
dad.
daddy.
They was putting cases on the whole family.
Yeah, and his sister
So that's
said
why
he
they
let
was
his sister be in jail.
Yeah, so that's why he was like, "All right, me, you need to take this nigga. You the one fucked up. We taking these 30s and let everybody else go." And that's really what got, you know what I'm saying, them put away. But like I said, it's fucked up that he's still going. They said 2029 is his release date.
God
Yeah,
damn.
but
Who?
But the thing about
Meech.
it is though, when Meech get out, bro,
He gonna be so
pick up
tapped
where he
in.
left off at. He's gonna be even bigger.
They gonna
now
fuck
when he
with
get
harder
out than
shit.
He was before.
Jeezy gonna fuck with him. He got
Jeezy
plenty
ain't
niggas.
He
that's
not
grinding.
finna fuck with them niggas, man.
If Jeezy's smart, he should.
You say you should?
He should.
Hell no.
Because he's actually Jeezy is in a whole different
He-
place in life right now.
True.
So going back to that life actually would set him back.
That's crazy because he said he ain't even know T like that though.
because them niggas was in 2 different spaces when Jeezy came in.
That's
you gotta
why.
remember, Terry was over on the West Coast when all this was going down.
Oh yeah, he did. He was in LA, right?
Yeah, he was in LA.
They had their own plugs, all type of shit. Them niggas was not. They weren't
They
even
was really
talking.
into it with them niggas.
Yeah,
Right?
they won. They had their own different shit going on. That shit wasn't even the BMF. Them motherfuckers. Everybody just groups it in because it is what it is now.
Yeah.
But at that time, them niggas that split up and was doing their own
They
thing.
was in there, clicks into it, all types of shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit different. But you know,
That's crazy because I'm following some of the niggas like the B Mickey nigga. He like, man, stop lying on me. That nigga go hard. The B Mickey nigga, Meeks nigga.
I'd be mad as hell too.
Yeah, I follow that nigga on Instagram. He like, man, y'all keep fucking lying on me. This shit ain't cool.
I mean, it's gotta be.
It got something to do with money though.
Yeah, they gotta make it motherfucker want to watch the shit.
Yeah, it tells you in the beginning that some of this shit,
Shit is
he
fish.
said it's fiction, but some of this shit may
Really
have
happened.
happened.
Yeah.
They,
Sure.
they not saying what was.
You gotta add. You can't just go in that bitch and say, "Oh, this will really happen." You down there telling.
This ain't this new mumble rap.
That shit is actually funny though. But imagine somebody telling your story though and faking that shit too. I feel like that's disrespect to me. And I ain't getting no cut out of that shit either. I'll be pissed.
Well, the thing about it is Meech's son is playing him.
Yeah, I get
Money's
that.
Still coming to the family, and they both still executive producers because
Yeah.
season 2, Terry's the one who's doing all the storytelling now.
Oh, because Meech in jail type shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they was already talking to him to begin with, but right now Terry is the one who's doing all
They
like
narrating.
filling in the gap. So they still getting money off of this. Matter of fact, they're gonna get more money because of this now than they probably was getting when they were selling
Mhm.
drugs
And
with
legit
less
money.
stress.
The reason I think now, like, they need to let Meech out because Meech will really turn that BMF shit back up where it left off at for real.
They didn't put him in that bitch
What the show?
towards the end of the show. Had
Yeah.
an actual big meat in that bitch.
Depending on
They
how
could.
far it's going, 50 might actually do that for real.
It's gonna go for a while. You gotta think about it. They still got them as kids down there for the most part.
I ain't
This is
gonna
the second
lie.
season.
Yeah,
Hey,
they ain't
Daddy.
in Atlanta yet.
Yeah, they
They
slow
daddy
moving the whole
funny as a
show.
bitch. That nigga funny. They daddy. Charles. He a
Charles is a typical
fool.
nigga.
Yeah, I mean, he a
But
nigga
hey,
shit.
you know it's
He's
crazy.
a typical nigga.
Imagine your daddy and your mama. 300, your daddy and your mama in the household. Imagine your daddy fuck off with your mama.
You tell him?
You telling?
I understand. When I was a kid, probably, but now I'm grown, I understand.
You understand what? That fucked up, dog. I don't lie.
No, here's the thing.
I don't know how I
As
feel.
much as we be like, damn, that's fucked up. Meech is never gonna hurt his mom.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt her. Why I'm
And-
telling
and
that
to
shit.
bring
Oh,
that
there's
to
some
the
shit going on like that. I ain't watched this new
Yeah,
yet.
it's his Lily
Yeah.
turn season. Dad is
Dad-
fucking one of the kids in church.
Fucking a friend of the mama and shit.
Yeah, neighbor and shit.
But the mama is a problem too. Stop bringing your friends
They
around.
went to the strip club and shit. He chilling with the bitch. All
Your
look
son
over.
see.
He look up his son right there, looking at him like, nigga, what?
He stood up like, nigga, what? And he just sat there.
Hey,
Daddy
that's-
and me into it though.
So the daddy shook.
They ain't
right
into
now.
it like that this season. They just meet
They
shit.
eat,
Meet
they
up.
like-
He doing his thing. Shit.
Y'all gotta watch it today. That shit was funny.
I gotta go.
seen it.
I gotta go tap into it, man.
You gotta tell
Hey,
me, this season actually funny.
That's like Junebug. See you like, what the fuck? That's wild though. I don't know. I won't tell on my pops what the fuck.
It ain't nothing to tell. Like you said, you don't want to hurt your mama.
At the young age.
But you as a man understand where he coming from too.
That's
though.
what. But that's why he went to the into him in the show. It was
He's
like,
doing it
shit,
for a
I ain't
reason.
got nothing. I'm not finna. You ain't gotta worry. I ain't finna tell her shit. I'm not a one woman kind of guy. Shit, you good? I don't even know how you was doing or something. He said, shit.
You did good this far.
Yeah, he
He
was like,
came up to Terry like, "Hey, bro, you talk to your brother."
Because he knew his brother's gonna tell. He knew Terry's gonna tell.
You wasn't gonna tell Terry. I mean, mom's eventually found out and whatnot, but that's a whole nother story within itself.
That shit funny.
yeah, man. I don't know. I said, shit. I don't know why women think that a nigga is necessarily supposed to be with one woman forever.
Yeah.
I seen on somebody podcast. I was watching on
My
TikTok.
girlfriend gonna stop me finding my wife.
Shorty ass, she said something like, you know, is she really prepared to be with this nigga for the next 25, 30 years? And like what all that
Till
come
he
with.
die.
You know what I'm saying? Bitches gotta really understand, like, is you really ready? Like I said, motherfuckers say, bend that motherfucker over. I'm ready to fuck. Is you gonna do that every time a nigga want to for the next 30
Because you want your
motherfucking
gas
years?
pump. When you go to the gas station.
You want your hand
You gotta be
held,
real.
You want your bill paid. You hungry? I gotta take every time. I gotta take care of that. Man, I'm on flat. Where you at? Oh man, I ain't coming this time. Fuck that. No, you got to. That's my job.
And your job to eat, drink, and shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's just no. Go shovel. No, that's my job. But I'm finna go shovel. I'll be in the house in a second. Whether I feel like it or not. It's time for you to eat, baby. Go ahead and eat. I don't want to hear I'm tired. I don't want to hear I'm in the mood. Bitch, I ain't in the mood for a lot of shit I gotta do. Nope, you know, on some real shit. I ain't in
Hey.
the mood for a lot of shit I gotta do.
And speaking of shows too, that Fresh Prince shit, that shit funny too. See, Will Smith was smart though. He knew he had all the animosity. He like, fuck, I can't put Fresh Prince too hard right now. He was too hot. He knew he was gonna get his ratings down. Motherfucker won't fuck with it.
When he
You
waited,
know it dropped, right?
It did.
Second season dropped like last week.
No, I'm saying I know the new episodes dropping now,
Right.
but I'm saying he was smart
waited.
because he knew he fucked up.
Wait, what happened?
Fresh Prince. You know that shit.
Bel Air show.
The Bel Air, so that shit just came back on.
Yeah, I
He
can't. I
been
can't,
done with second season.
I can't wait till he get on there. He need to make a guest appearance. Everybody done popped up except him and Carlton now.
Well, they slowly
Jeffrey.
bringing everybody.
Yeah, they
back.
slowly bringing
Ash
it.
is a part of the season.
Yeah,
Now,
they need to
as a
bring
teacher.
they need to bring him on as an uncle or some shit. Put him in the mix some type of way.
But I ain't gonna lie.
no, they can bring Will Smith in as Will Smith daddy.
They already did that
They already
last
did his
season.
daddy, Marlon Wayne.
Yeah,
Dog,
last
I'm not
season.
gonna lie.
Wayne?
They should have had
But
him as
no,
a dad
no,
though.
he
That'd
got-
been dope.
Marlon did a phenomenal
Hell yeah.
ass job.
He did.
He did.
Hey, on the real Bel Air, I mean Fresh Prince, who was his daddy anyway though?
Shit.
No,
It's
dude,
an older
man.
dude. Who, like you have to know him. He was an older.
He was a nigga played in Roots, wasn't he?
Yep, nigga played the roots.
That nigga did an amazing job. That Will did an amazing job that scene.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Phil. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
That Uncle Phil though kind of.
started too.
I ain't gonna lie. That Uncle Phil off date though.
Jack Hub.
I don't like that Uncle Phil.
I like this. I like the whole way they doing this.
I think everybody
Should've made
who
him
they
fat.
supposed to be.
Everybody
in the
who
show.
they supposed to be.
They ain't supposed to be
It's
the
the
same.
way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be the same.
Nah, it ain't supposed to be the same.
Man,
It's a different. It's a
Uncle
different.
Uncle
vibe.
Phil supposed to be fat.
Uncle Phil is known for being big and
big,
fat. bro.
big and fat.
A big
They should have put me on that
big.
motherfucker.
But think about it. It's a comedy show. I mean, this is a drama versus.
But you know what's
comedy.
kind of threw me off too? That light skinned Vivian shit not on there. That threw me off too. That Vivian cool. Don't get me wrong.
The original Vivian was dark skin.
I mean not Vivian, Hillary.
But I like Coco Jones
Hillary.
better.
She doing her thing.
She cold. Don't get me wrong.
Work better. honestly, bro,
She a bad bitch,
on
don't get me wrong.
how like black folks and our
Shawty
colorism. Technically, with both of your parents being as dark as they
They're
are,
supposed to be
you
dark
can't
skinned.
you can't make a light skin, but you shouldn't have a light skin.
It can't happen though.
It
I ain't
can
gonna-
happen for real because my youngest one, she's light skinned, but them niggas is dark.
Yeah.
Okay, them niggas is this nigga color.
It's got to make sense.
It's got to make
Yeah.
sense, and it works for me. I love the Carlton story more than anything though, because with that nigga having a drug addiction and everything,
Carson.
yeah,
Did he have one of the real Fresh Prince?
nope, not that I know of.
See, they had to always
They
add a
did.
little
They
twist.
had
on
an
it.
episode.
They had an
remember?
episode we
It wasn't
actually
a-
took something.
Like a lot of the shit they doing in this show is like different pieces of episodes
Yeah,
throughout the
and
whole.
they just expanded it out.
What was it, like 10, 15 years Fresh Prince was on?
Yeah.
So they just putting all that shit, and like you said, expanding that shit out over and making that shit into its own storylines in this, which is working. Speaking of, who the fuck is the basketball nigga?
Like, who is he for real?
Nah, to be in like from the show, like where he
You
come
remember
from.
when Dwayne Martin was playing against him and Will, because he found out that Dwayne had a kid. So he actually blew the game so Dog can get drafted by the college dudes instead. This is supposed to be the college dude that was drafted him.
Oh,
See, because you remember the whole thing about him going to Bel Air was they had a black dude who could ball. So instead of focusing on him uplifting a white team as a black ball player, they got him trying to get his own thing, getting into the D League and shit like that.
got
So
you.
they just spent it off. So they said, because when he got kicked out, because you remember in the original show, he wanted to still be street. He had a gun the whole 9 yards, and Will kicked him out the house. They basically flipped that story. So instead of him out here trying to sell drugs and shit, he hustling playing basketball because that's what he's good at.
That's it.
That one.
But on that note, we checking out, man. Fireboy Fresh.
300.